What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Quicksand, and this is episode 75 of Mindset Monday. Stay tapped in because today's episode is all about how to overcome mental barriers that we set upon ourselves. If you like this video and want to see more, I have a playlist up above of 74 other mindset videos for you to tap into. So go and check those out, show some love. And as for this video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, share with someone who you know can benefit. Let's tap in.
Where you grew your grass organic. Everything that you're doing is because of the work. One step at a time. You level up each time. Everything will fall in place. These are all life lessons. We're all going to learn together. Quicksand Mindset brand.
Tap in. We all face mental barriers from time to time, and these mental barriers can range from procrastination to the fear of failure. And no one is exempt. Everyone can go through this. But it's important to know that there's ways and strategies that can allow you to overcome these mental barriers that you're putting upon yourself. And you have to understand that these mental barriers are the reason why you haven't reached your full potential. So pay attention in this video. Maybe you'll learn something about that and you can start making those adjustments in your life. And so I think I'd like to start with the fact that each mental block that we go through in our lives, you can tie it up to how we view ourselves and how we view the world around us. And what I mean by that is when a person fails, you often hear them blame others or blame external factors for their current situation. So that means that there's a lack of accountability on their end. They're not holding themselves accountable for the mistakes that they made. And they'd rather blame other people so that they can make themselves feel better. But understand, when you do this, you create an underlying sense of insecurity and self-doubt over time. Because you know deep down that you're lying. You know that it's no one else's fault but yours. But you're just too afraid to hold yourself accountable and to admit that you made a mistake. But it's important to do that. You have to admit these things. Admit that you're wrong. Make the adjustments that you need to make and then overcome that barrier. Right? Or don't even let that barrier, if you follow those steps, the barrier won't even be there in the first place because you're holding yourself accountable and you're aware. So that's the first step for you to start. Be aware of why you're failing and then go and make the adjustment, but also be aware that it's you versus you and nobody else. Stop blaming other people. It's not going to help you out. One of the most crucial steps that you can take is to accept things as they are. Accept change. Because when you accept change, you're going to go out and seek change. Most people are discouraged, afraid, or even intimidated by the thought of changing at all. They're comfortable with being in their comfort zone and being who they are and not willing to go out there and take risks and afraid of the moment, afraid of what can happen, and starting to just really overthink the process of creating, overthinking the process of growing, overthinking the process of life. When you just accept things as they are, you can just flow with the natural, energy of life, and you don't have to force anything to happen because you're living in this moment and you're controlling the things that you can control. So it's important to accept change at all times. Another important step in overcoming these mental barriers is to switch up your internal dialogue, because what you say internally or externally is what's going to happen for you in reality. So you can manifest negative thoughts into reality just as much as you can manifest positive thoughts into reality. So if you're constantly telling yourself that you're not worthy, you're not capable, that you will never do this, you'll never do that, then none of that stuff is going to happen. You're speaking it into existence. So switch up what you say to yourself and have more positive thoughts, more positive affirmations. Think about Eric Thomas when he said, I can, I will, I must. I can find happiness. I will find happiness. I must find happiness. I can be successful. I will be successful. I must be successful. I can, I will, I must. Repeat it over and over and over. You can Google these things. Look on YouTube for positive affirmations. Find one that fits you and then repeat it over and over every day until these things happen for you. It's going to happen. You just have to speak it into existence. And when you start to speak these things, your courage and your confidence goes up. And when these things are up, you're able to go out there and take more risks. You're seeking more opportunities. You're meeting new people. You're trying new things, and you're not staying stuck in that comfort zone. You're breaking out of it, breaking free. Speak positive thoughts to yourself. The last piece of advice that I have for you is to practice mindfulness. Be more mindful. Cultivate that awareness that's going to allow you to think about your thoughts, your feelings, and your judgments objectively. So you can take a step back, think about the ways that you can make changes to the current situation, but also just think about why this is making you feel this way. Why are you feeling horrible about that person? What are they bringing to you? What energy are they putting upon you that you aren't liking? Or your current habits that you have right now, like what habits are really bothering you and holding you back? Think about these things, be more mindful, and don't just live in the moment. Like, think about the moment when it feels wrong, because right, I mean, it can be tough to do this, but over time, the more aware you are, the more that you're less willing to deal with any of the BS, for lack of a better term. And the more mindful you are, the more you're going to grow. And the more you're going to grow, the more that you're going to accept that you were in control. So that's all I got for you guys. Thank you all for watching this video. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these videos, I have 74 others up above in this playlist. Go and check those out. And as always, share with someone who you know can benefit. Tap out.